Hello, my name is Megan Searing-Young, and I'm the director of the Greenbelt Museum right here in Greenbelt, Maryland. Welcome to Women's History Month.
Misty Copeland became prima ballerina for the American Ballet Theatre in 2015, one of the world's most famous ballet companies. She was the first African-American ballerina to be promoted to principal dancer in their 75-year history. Her ballet training began in 1996 when she was 13 years old, a comparably late age for most ballerinas. But only 2 years after her first lesson, she would already be an award-winning dancer receiving professional offers. In 2001, she was invited to join ABT's Corps de Ballet, and by 2007, she was dancing in the principal role. She advocates for more inclusion in the dance world and mentors young dancers of color in ABT's program, Project Plie. She has written autobiographies and children's books, narrated a documentary about her career, and was named by Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Wangari Maathai, born in Nyeri, Kenya, was the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a doctorate degree. She's best known for starting the Greenbelt movement in 1977, for which she was awarded the Nobel Prize. This movement was in response to rural Kenyan women encountering struggles feeding their families due to environmental changes. Maathai organized a massive movement of reforestation, environmental conservation, and women's rights, starting with teaching women and their communities to plant trees. Since 1977, over 51 million trees have been planted and 30,000 women have been trained in trades essential to preserving the land, such as forestry, beekeeping, and food processing, giving women the chance to generate their own income. The Greenbelt movement continues to be a powerful source of environmental protection and a way to fight the systemic oppression of women through access to education, resources, and land. Social worker, activist, and community developer Wilma P. Mankiller became the first woman elected to be principal chief of the Cherokee Nation, the largest tribe in the United States. Under her leadership from 1985 to 1995, tribal enrollment grew, infant mortality dropped, and employment rates doubled. This was achieved through building new health clinics, establishing ambulance services, providing early and adult education, and creating job programs. She also focused on developing revenue streams such as stores, restaurants, and factories, and established self-governance for the tribe to manage their own finances. After retiring from her political position, she returned to activism, advocating for positive Native American representation, healthcare, tribal sovereignty, and women's rights. Florence Griffith Joyner is still considered the fastest woman of all time due to her undefeated 100 and 200 meter dash records that she set in the 1988 Seoul Olympics. She wasn't able to compete during her Olympic debut in 1980 due to the US boycott, so her first Olympics were in 1984 LA, where she won a silver medal in the 200 meter dash. She retired in 1989, just 1 year after her record-breaking Olympics in Seoul, where she won 3 gold medals. Another female sprinter has yet to beat her records. At 12 years old, Balkissa Chaibou of Niger refused an arranged marriage to her uncle, taking legal action to delay the marriage until she finished high school. Recognizing her love for education and facing a death threat from her uncle if she refused again, she ran away before the wedding. She was able to successfully escape the unwanted marriage and continue her studies. She is now at medical school and has become a vocal advocate to end child marriage arrangements, visiting schools and speaking at a UN summit. The summit was focused on reducing maternal mortality, and she raised the point that 34% of adolescent deaths are due to early pregnancies. Amber Lyon is an American investigative journalist and photographer known for reporting on human rights abuses and corruption. In 2010, she was the first journalist to scuba dive under the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico while broadcasting live. Her report on CNN revealed BP's attempt to sink the oil using dispersants, creating what she called hidden oil that would be impossible to clean. She exposed the use of Craigslist for sex trafficking minors. As a result of her reporting, the classified section was closed. She reported on Bahrain's systematic use of tear gas against protesters during the Arab Spring, which was causing suffocation, reported on police brutality in Anaheim, and blew the whistle on CNN for censoring coverage that criticized regimes with corrupt relationships to the network.
Thanks for watching GATE. To find out more about the Greenbelt Museum, visit greenbeltmuseum.org. See you next time.